scrappy ladies. I have a traveler's notebook spread for Traci Reed's digital design products. This is Keep Chasing Rainbows collection that I still have sitting on my desk. And at this point, my little traveler's notebook I've taken apart and put on 3 binder rings because that poor thing was falling apart at the seams. Those little poor staples were not able to keep all my chunky pages intact anymore. So I understand why now everyone starts putting their traveler's notebooks on rings because it just doesn't last. So these are all pattern papers from Traci Reed's Keep Chasing Rainbows collection. I'm using the striped one for the right side, and I'm scrapping a photo that we shared and she posted when we made the design team. So this is everyone on the hybrid scrapbooking team, meaning that we take her products and probably print them or alter them and still try to use them in a physical form. And then she has her set of ladies that just do digital scrapbooking, which I'm actually kind of curious about. But I think the whole reason why they're able to digital scrapbook is because they have Photoshop, in which I do not. So I don't think I'm ever able to scrapbook. How much does anyone know? Leave a comment down below, by the way. Just help me out. How do you digital scrapbook, and do you only need Photoshop or it's Photoshop to do it with? Because they make some really great stuff using all the elements and layering and stuff, and I just have no clue on how to digital scrapbook. So if you have any suggestions on maybe like a class to take or someone to watch, please leave it in the comments down below. So back to what I was doing. So I cut out the rainbow-esque paper too and like cut it along the scalloped edge for that bottom piece, and now I'm using a tiny, I think a 1-inch heart punch, and I'm cutting out of all the pattern papers. I think I did 2 of every pattern paper, and then I'm using this journaling card that says choose joy or choose happy, one of the 2. For the larger heart, it says choose happy. For the larger heart, and I got this idea from someone on Instagram, and I do believe it was on the Felicity Jane Instagram feed, where someone did a similar one with the paper collection and a traveler's notebook with these dangling hearts on like a piece of twine. And so I'm trying to recreate that completely here because I thought it was just simple, but it was a striking layout. And I know I'm making mine way more colorful than the Felicity Jane one would be. And some people could do this and maybe do it just on the white pattern paper in the back. It probably would have been a little bit more striking, but I went with the polka dot still because I need more color, more color, more color. And so you saw me do I have a tinier punch hole on my tag board from We Are Memory Keepers, so that's what I used for the punch, because otherwise my whole like handheld punch right there, the hole's way too big. And I wanted it to be smaller, and so I made sure to punch the hearts in opposite hump sides, so one on the left and then one on the right and one on the left, so that they would easily be visible on both the left and right side. And I wanted it to be balanced as they hung on this little chain or baker's twine, and it is a red and white baker's twine. And I'll be honest, I love the way this layout turned out. It's really cute. I might have to recreate this for like a 12 by 12 in some sort of way. So I'm liking all the pieces on this side. This makes me smile is that little die cut and a little like hexagon, I want to say, or it might be, maybe it's not a hexagon. Don't count. Oh my God, I don't even know. It probably is a hexagon. Or is it what's 6-sided? Hex? 6? God. Man, sorry, not a school teacher. Probably a real dumb moment there. Anyways, okay, so I like the way everything is right there, so I'm trying to grab my tiny attacher and start stapling my twine to the paper. And then as my first attempt at it, I don't know what I was thinking, but it isn't in the center, and it drives me bonkers because I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna favor the right side. Like, no, I can't have it. So here I am trying to take out tiny staples out of the bottom of the page, and there's no way to fill the hole back up again. So that is totally just like, I don't even know where I was when I was trying to staple that, like La La Land for a moment there. But I got it closer to the center now, and I did 2 staples per the top and the bottom, and then I will tie it off with a knot on the top and cut off the excess for the close-up shots. And I didn't need, I don't think I needed to journal much on this because the picture explained itself. It's just a proud moment to represent her designs and her company. She makes such cheerful, happy collections all the time, and it's really been fun to work on her team this whole year so far. So I just wanted to document, and oh my god, I pulled out those sequins because I totally was gonna lace them in between the hearts, and I forgot. But it's okay. So then I take some puffy hearts. These are from the dollar store, just to finish off some dimension, and that will complete this traveler's notebook layout. Thank you so much for joining. I will leave the link for this digital product from Traci Reed down below. Subscribe if you haven't, and please give this video a thumbs up. Thanks, everyone. Bye.